UK Sports. We're honoring diversity and culture tonight. Now Denver's starting 5. Gordon is the 4 with the Joker in the middle. Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr. They're the 2 and the 3. And it's Murray in at the 1. And for the Knicks, at forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Grimes in at 2 guard. It's early in the season, but we're already seeing some teams fall short of expectations. Grant, what do these teams need to do to get back on track?
Well, first of all, they have to relax. They can't panic. It's still early in the season. But, of course, it's on the leaders of each team to set the tone. They need to make sure everyone is locked in and on the same page.
Murray against Quickly. 5 on the clock. Now here's Murray. Tight defense on him. Good work defensively by Robinson. Back to Barrett. Pass to Grimes. Puts up a 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Their last encounter was in Denver.
Last time they lost a close one against this team. You have to wonder what they could have done if it wasn't for their foul trouble in that game.
When you are in foul trouble, it makes you less aggressive defensively. And when that's the case, it's hard to offer the kind of resistance that you need to. That was in the back of the mind, the foul trouble they were in.
Pass to Murray. And again, Denver no good.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
It's Barrett on the wing. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And that gets us rolling. Ooh, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Porter, the pass to Murray. Back to Porter. Let's go with a 3. He buries it from 3.
You know, I really like seeing this from Murray. Looking to get his open teammates involved. Being a willing passer is impressive to his teammates.
To the inside. And Randall the bucket on the assist by Quickly.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Murray passes to Jokic. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
You know, in the paint, Jokic is dominant because he can hurt you with the pass or with his scoring ability, and he knows how to position and assert himself in the paint area.
Pass to Robinson. Barrett with it. Two shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Barrett against Porter. Fires the 3. Randall pulls down the board. The Knicks have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Now, when we talk home court advantage, you think the Nuggets have the best in the NBA?
I think so, B.A., and it has to do with geography. Denver is at altitude, and that's hard on your body, trust me, I know. And they're isolated from the rest of the league, so it always is a long trip out there as well.
Pass to Barrett. Down low. Here's Grimes. No luck on that one. Now Denver takes it the other way. And here's Porter outside. It's hauled in by Robinson. New York has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. Well, a careless foul. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Especially on the 3-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second. And he nails the third. The Nuggets trail. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Here's Murray. 14 points for him last game against Toronto. Porter gets the bucket. Porter's got 5 points.
Man, he's bringing the energy, the efficiency. I love what he's doing offensively.
On the wing quickly. Robinson in the post, working on Jokic. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It goes on Aaron Gordon.
There's no foul. Second team foul. Mitchell Robinson at the line. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. Here's Caldwell Pope. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter.
I think Caldwell Pope has done a nice job developing into a legit deep ball threat.
Pass to Barrett. Takes the 3. Can't get it to drop. And it's Denver the other way. Here's Robinson, and that's good. His first bucket of the game. Denver's gone 2 of 5 from deep. Here's Caldwell Pope. Now here's Porter. Back to Caldwell Pope. And another 3 for Denver.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
Outside Barrett. Back to Quickly. Pass to Grimes. Launches a 3. Counted from distance. He's got 5.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Murray passes to Gordon. Got a hand on it.
Well, you can't go up weak against Randall, otherwise he's going to block it.
New York trailing. Quickly outside. It's Barrett on the wing. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Violation.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
So it's Denver now. The Nuggets have gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. An Aaron Gordon growing up in the heart of Silicon Valley, San Jose.
Yeah, Aaron using that to his advantage, involved with some apps. Now, we've seen a lot of players getting into the tech world. Great to see guys like Gordon branching out into business.
The Knicks have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Pass to Grimes. There's the 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Caldwell Pope.
19.
Back to Murray. Outside Porter. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Porter's got 4 assists now tonight.
Only in quarter number 1. He's put in 4 out of 5. Great start.
Now a timeout called by New York.
It's time for t-shirts.
For the Knicks,
Substitution
He's checked in for Robinson. Toppin comes in for Barrett. And Hart subbed in for Grimes. Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Hart. Toppin against Green. To the middle. Here's Quickly. Up and in on the layup.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Nuggets lead.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball.
20.
Outside Porter. Now Green. Guarded by Toppin. Here's Najee. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Denver.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time. New York has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Quickly passes to Randall. And here's Hart. The three is up. And Randall the bucket on the assist from Hart. Randall's got his second basket on the night.
You know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randall. And I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
Green. The shot misses. Good work defensively by Randall. Outside Hart. Quickly outside. And the Knicks, another three.
Hart is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. Never hesitates to find the open guy.
24.
Porter against Randall. Jackson outside. It's stolen by Hart. Randall against Porter. Pass to Hart. Quickly with the ball. Back to Hart. 6 to shoot. From the top of the key. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Pass to Najee. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Assisted by
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Outside Hart. Now Toppin. Lets the three fly. Porter pulls it in. Here's Caldwell Pope. Green with the ball. Outside Porter. And the foul called on Emmanuel Quickly. That's his first foul of the game for the Nuggets. Jokic is checked in for Najee. Brown comes in for Michael Porter. And Jamal Murray is subbed in for Caldwell Pope.
Nikola Jokic. Bruce Brown.
And they double up Jokic. Murray for three. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Murray already a capable shooter from deep. I think the more shots he takes like this, the better he'll become at.
Now a timeout called by New York.
Jamal Murray suffered a terrible knee injury back in April of 2021, tearing his ACL late during that season and missing over a year of basketball as a result.
another big cheer for your Knicks City Kid.
And the Knicks with the possession here. It's a three-point game. Hart passes to Randall. Now here's Barrett, defended by Murray. To the wing on the left. The open shot, Randall. He can't get it to go. Now Denver takes it the other way. Clark, for a guy like Murray, ACL injuries used to be a potential career ender. Not anymore, though.
You're exactly right, B.A. I mean, with the advances in modern medicine and rehabbing from injuries, the way these guys strength train, it really is remarkable that they're able to come back and in many cases be better than they were before after what used to be a career-ending injury. And that's thanks to doctors and physical therapists. Modern medicine has changed the NBA, elongating careers for sure.
They kick it out to Murray. Here's Jokic. Nice touch on the shot from close range. Jokic just got his third bucket of the night.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going. I'll tell you what, he's 3 or 4 now. Looks like his game's on offensively.
31.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Jokic is doubled. Murray from outside. On target from range. Murray's got 6.
This is Murray's game. A shoot-first combo guard. He's ready to fire as soon as he has it.
It's Barrett on the wing, defended by Murray. Barrett passes to Randall. 4-3. And there's Barrett on the assist from Randall. He's got 14.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if he's stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
R.J. Barrett, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Knicks. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. We'll be back in a moment.
Make some noise for your Knicks City.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. All right, guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
New York has gotten 21 points so far from three-point land. They're 7 of 10. We've got Toppin. He's out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. Josh Hart is out there with R.J. Barrett. And it's Grimes in at the 2. That's the group for New York starting the second.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Gordon brings the double team. Barrett can't hit. Denver's got 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Murray passes to Brown. Now here's Jokic. Jokic is doubled. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Nikola Jokic again has won the league MVP, but he's not one to beat his own chest. He said, quote, "I never think about it. I didn't come here to be the MVP of the league. I always think that somebody's better than me, and I want to compete to beat them. Just by that mentality alone, I'm the underdog every time." Brian?
Well, it's working for him, Allie. Thanks. Good work there as it goes.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Murray against Barrett. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
Yeah, the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his first foul of the game. McBride, he's checked in for Barrett.
On the court.
Here's Grimes. 5 points in the game. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Quentin Grimes. At the line, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both shots. The Nuggets have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Outside Porter. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Jackson outside. The ball's knocked loose. Here's Najee. And it's blocked. It's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball. Clock is at 3, and here's Porter outside. The Knicks have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second, and they take the lead. Hart's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
One of Hart's favorite shots there, guys. Excellent recognizing when he has the room to pull the trigger.
Up top, Jackson unloads. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Porter's got 6 assists now in the game. Outside Hart. Pass to Toppin. Here's the 3. It doesn't go for him.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Porter in the post. He's covered by Hart. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Really hard not to foul there. Tall with elite skills. Porter Jr. is a handful in the painted area.
At the line, 2 shots.
That's good from Porter.
And, you know, when Porter Jr. is healthy, I mean, he's got a lot of game. This guy is versatile. He's got good size. He's a multi-dimensional talent.
Second free throw, no good. New York has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Misses the 3. Denver in the lead. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
That's Porter Jr. Shows nice follow-through on his shot, even through the contact.
Going all in. That was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
Yeah, aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
Pass to Grimes. Now it's Hart from outside the arc, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Here's Caldwell Pope. And here's Porter.
Nuggets foul. Zeke Naji. First person
And the Knicks making a change here. Robinson's checked in. And Denver with a change here too. Brown's checked in. New York has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Pass to Toppin. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
43.
Out of bounds, it'll be Knicks ball.
Knicks ball.
Here's McBride, defended by Jackson. Hart against Brown. Outside Hart. Just 5 to shoot. He shoots a 3. And the Knicks another 3.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Here's Brown. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Josh Hart. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
You know, I also like the fact they've been really aggressive in attacking from behind the arc. They could do a lot of damage from there tonight.
No good on the free throw. Second free throw is good.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. We know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
And so here is Denver. They trail by 3. Najee in the post, working on Robinson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul. Third team foul. Zeke Najee at the line. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. So he gets them both. For New York, they've gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Hart from long range, and that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now a timeout called by Denver.
That's right. It's season time. Here they are, fans. Put your hands together for your Knicks
to the paint. And out of bounds. The Knicks will take it.
New York ball.
Here's McBride. And stolen by Green. Jackson, the pass to Green. Inside, here's Jackson, and that one's good. And Green with the assist.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Jeff Green entered the NBA in 2008 as a small forward, Clark.
Yeah, and you know, as the game has changed, B.A., so has Green's position. You know, he mostly played the 4, sometimes he's a 5, but really what makes him valuable is his versatility, his toughness, and that's allowed him to have a long career, and he knows how to battle bigger guys and help his team.
Now a timeout called by New York.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Big round of applause.
Julius Randle's checked in for New York. Nikola Jokic is checked in for Denver. Gordon comes in for Green.
City Kicks.
Nuggets on D. Back to Hart. Fires the 3. Gordon pulls it in. Gordon's got 4 rebounds now. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally insane.
Jackson outside. Pass to Gordon. Here's Caldwell Pope. Shoots over Hart. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
It's good on the putback. And the Knicks lead by 2.
Tremendous hustle, working hard for that bucket.
Here's Caldwell Pope. He's covered by Hart. Jackson outside. And here's Brown. Shot clock at 6. Here's Caldwell Pope. Drains the triple. Caldwell Pope's got 14 points for the game.
Yeah, and once he gets the switch turned on, Caldwell Pope is not going to be slowed down. He can heat up quickly.
Back to Randle. Outside Hart from behind the arc. And it's Denver with a rebound. Gordon's got his 5th rebound in this one. It's Brown on the wing. Checked by Randle. Brown passes to Jokic. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
The assist.
Brown's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Pass to Robinson. Now here's Randle. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Toppin shot is off. The Nuggets have gotten 8 of 12 attempts to drop since the beginning of the second. Shot is good by Gordon. And now it's a 5-point Nugget lead.
I just love the ball movement.
Outside Robinson. To halt the run. And he drops that one in. 5 points in the game.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Now a timeout called by Denver.
Nuggets call timeout. Time to get loud now, everyone, because it's time for a t-shirt toss.
R.J. Barrett, he's checked in for New York. Quickly comes in for McBride. And the Nuggets making a change here. Murray passes to Brown. Now here's Jokic. Guarded by Quickly. Pass to Murray. Jacks up a three. Sends it home from three-point land. Murray's got 9.
And Murray's shooting, probably the strongest part of his game. Absolutely exceptional. Whenever the ball is coming off his fingers like that, my assumption is it's good.
Back to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush.
So I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Brown against Barrett. Tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. New York trailing. Now Quickly. He's got 5. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Risky strategy here. I mean, shifting their offense more to the outside, we'll see.
Really good point. I mean, you want to keep that balance, and attacking inside creates space for shooters, and having shooters creates opportunities inside, so it works hand in glove.
First free throw is good.
They've scored really well this quarter. Keep it up, and they'll find themselves right back in it.
Quickly drops them both.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Outside Murray. Pass to Brown. And the foul called on Emmanuel Quickly. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's 2 fouls for him so far. But I still think he needs to stay aggressive.
46 seconds left in the second quarter. Shot is good by Gordon.
And Gordon's jumping ability, combined with his reach, make him a difficult matchup for any defense, especially when he's operating in the post.
Robinson passes to Barrett. Hard with it. Defended by Murray. Back to Barrett. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Nuggets ball.
Denver in the lead. Murray with it. He's got 9. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Murray's got 5 points in the quarter.
You know, he started slow, but now in the second quarter, he's finding his groove.
Hart passes to Randall. Up and over Gordon. And the Knicks miss again.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks very much. I'm here with Mike Malone, and Coach, evaluate this team's execution offense.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Contavious Caldwell-Pope was on fire in the first half. He had 14 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. Kenny, your thoughts on the Nuggets' first half?
They found a slight edge on the boards, and they've done it with nothing but raw determination. I mean, look, they've got talent, but the passion is there, and that separates these guys. They're simply refusing to give up possessions.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on New York?
That's just weak perimeter D. You can't let a team sink that many threes, especially at such a high percentage. They need to come out in the second half and just do better. Otherwise, the barrage will continue.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
Here they are, fans. Put your hands
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. On the court for the Nuggets, Caldwell-Pope and Porter Jr. They're the 2 and the 3. Gordon is the 4 with the Joker in the middle. And it's Murray in at the point. The 3, Barrett. Caldwell-Pope pulls it in.
They are just owning the boards right now.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Jokic up top. Pass to Gordon. Here's Porter. Clock at 6. Doesn't go that time.
You know, the fact is, he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Now quickly, defended by Murray. The 3, Barrett. Rebound by the Nuggets. After this game, they can look forward to Detroit, where they will match up against the Pistons. And that's their third game of a long 6-game trip.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, and with a finish like that, you know he's looking to extend the lead and put this game out of reach.
Outside Barrett. And rejected.
At the defensive end, Gordon is very accomplished. I mean, he gets off the ground quickly and is an excellent shot blocker as a result.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
And for the Nuggets, they're shooting at around 60% on this one. Very efficient.
Aaron Gordon was one of the best scoring years of his career last year based on percentages. Still a very productive forward in this league.
Offensive rebound. Here's Jokic, and he makes it on the layup. Jokic has got 10 points.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Pass to Grimes. Quickly outside. Here's Grimes. He has 7. Stolen by Jokic. To the paint. Porter, the pass to Jokic. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. And now it's a 12-point Denver lead. Man, the leadership Aaron Gordon brings is tremendous, Clark.
Yeah, it sure is, B. I mean, he's been around for a little bit, so he's got some seasoning. He's competed in the slam dunk contest. A lot of hype surrounding him as a younger player, and right now he's a veteran that's poised and mature and does a really good job of mentoring his younger teammates.
70-61.
Outside Porter. Pass to Caldwell-Pope. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. He's got 17.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And the Knicks call time here.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
All right, let me hear you get loud once again for your Knicks City Kid.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Here's Barrett. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 5 rebounds in the game.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Here's Caldwell Pope. He's off on that one. The Knicks go the other way with it. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Back to Quickly. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Barrett. From downtown, buries it from 3. Barrett's got 17.
This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
Pass to Caldwell Pope.
73-64.
And here's Jokic. Robinson defending. Back to Porter. Here's Caldwell Pope. The Knicks pull it in. Randall's got 4 rebounds in the game. Murray against Barrett. Good. Barrett's got 5 points in the quarter.
And you know he's finishing when he gets that close. Count it.
73-66.
Outside Porter. Outside Murray. Outside Porter. Fires in the triple. 13 points in the game.
He drilled 1 from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
Pass to Grimes. Back to Quickly. Outside Barrett. Quickly against Murray. And that one's good. Quickly.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
76-68.
Jokic passes to Murray. Gordon left side. It's tipped. For 3, Randall. And again, New York with the triple.
Yeah, a shot that Randall has added to his repertoire. Shooting the 3 with confidence now.
Pass to Caldwell Pope.
76-71.
Barrett against Porter. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Denver.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
How great have they been? I mean, shooting the ball from outside the arc, they have absolutely been lights out.
That's good from Porter. Hart's checked in for Barrett. Porter hits them both. New York has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Outside Hart. Randall outside. Here's Grimes. He's got 7. Outside Hart. Out to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Randall can't hit. For Denver, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Jokic's shot is good.
A lot of times, Jokic is creating a jump shot for somebody else, but he's just as good a receiver as he is a distributor. And that's pretty impressive for a 7-footer.
Here's Hart. That one no good. Good work defensively by Gordon.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
Quickly passes to Robinson. Pass to Grimes. Oh, no good again that time. Here's Caldwell Pope. He's covered by Hart. Over to the left wing. A clear look for Murray. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Murray's got 13.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all of the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." BA?
All right, thanks, Allie. Now a timeout called by Denver.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Fans, make some noise for your Knicks setting answer.
For the Knicks, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Robinson. Toppin comes in for Randall. And it's McBride in for Grimes. And a switch here also for Denver. Green's checked in for Gordon. Jokic finds Murray. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. So much NBA talent like Paul Murray out of Canada, specifically the province of Ontario.
Yeah, very true. And I think that's because guys like Murray, born in the late 90s, they grew up with the NBA in Toronto, and Jamal and others have been inspired by the Raptors.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
And, you know, you look at the evolution of Murray, and it's exciting to watch, quite honestly. He's a combo guard. He's got great range and scoring ability, but I like the way he's developing as a playmaker, too.
Good on the second one. Well, Clark, when you joined the NBA in 1982, there were around 300 players. Nowadays, it's over 500.
Yeah, you know, some would argue that's more opportunities, which is factual, but also others would say it's a little watered down now. But there are more good players, so I think it's basically an expansion of the talent level we see across the world. And the world is where the game is played, and that continues to be demonstrated by the number of international players that continue to make a mark on the NBA. So overall, I think it's a good thing to see the number of players expand at the NBA level. You know, when Murray finishes like this, guys, it shows you how aggressive his mindset is in attacking the defense.
Here's McBride, defended by Murray, and the layup is good. 5 points in the game.
Want to score in the NBA? Knicks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Now here's Murray. Defense right on him. Hartenstein pulls it in.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Here's McBride. He's got 5. Quickly from outside. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing. And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch him.
Pass to McBride. quickly outside. Now here's Toppin. Green covering. And there's Toppin on the assist by Quickly. Quickly's got his 5th assist in this one. Denver in the lead. Outside Murray. Porter against Hart. Back to Murray. Pass to Green. Here's Caldwell Pope. Over Quickly. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds now. Quickly from outside. And it's Denver with a rebound. Porter's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Caldwell Pope. 19 points in the game. Jokic's double. Count it. Good.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
And in 2022, more history made by Nikola Jokic, becoming the first player to amass 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and 500 assists in a single season.
Julius Randle's checked in for New York. Grimes comes in for Quickly.
One shot.
And that one misses. And Nikola Jokic breaking barriers at the center position, Grant.
Oh, so true, B.A. That 2,000, 1,500 season, it never been done before. The Joker's ability to be a facilitator at the 5, almost a point center, we've never really seen that before.
Pass to Jackson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Jackson's got 6 points.
What a display of court awareness from Jackson. Coaches value guys who can effectively execute in pick and rolls.
Toppin outside. Back to Randle. And it's Denver with a rebound. They've led by as many as 14. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Oh, what tremendous focus to absorb the contact and find a way there to finish.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, getting everything he possibly could out of that play.
Najee, he's checked in for Jokic. New York has got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Grimes from deep. That shot missing. Now Denver takes it the other way.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used this contribution.
Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Pass to Grimes. They need this. Misses at the rim. And so it's the Denver Nuggets liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. They've been fantastic pushing the ball. Fast break points a key to this lead. Back to the game after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm Assist of the Game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. They've got Isaiah Hartenstein, Julius Randle out there with Obi Toppin. Then it's Josh Hart, and it's Grimes in at shooting guard. That's the 5 for New York right now. Knicks shooting around 51%. That's a good number. Pass to Randle. Here's Grimes. Fires from deep. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randle. Randle's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randle with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
99-87.
Brown finds Jokic. Launches it. Tipped. To the inside. Here's Hart. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
You know, guys, Josh Hart is somebody that's going to give you everything he's got. His combination of outside shooting and defense is really quite valuable to any team.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Hart. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Back to Jackson. Outside, Green. And Obi Toppin gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
There's the drive. Back to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Fooled the D with the pass fake right there. And the Nuggets lead by 12. And so it's New York with it. Pass to Grimes. Back to Hart. Randle outside. Here's Hart. Defended by Jackson. And there's the lob. Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Green. Down low. Jackson with it. Takes a 3. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Grimes.
Nuggets foul. Jeff Green.
So for the Knicks, Barrett's checked in for Toppin and quickly subbed in for Grimes. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Denver. Jamal Murray comes in for Jackson. Murray against Quickly. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Hartenstein. Knocked away. Here's Caldwell Pope. Knocks it down from distance. Caldwell Pope's got 22.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
And here is Barrett. Back to Hart. To the middle. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Outside Murray. Here's Green. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 4 assists in the game. Now here's Quickly. right side. Pass to Hart, trying to get back on track. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul. Third team foul. Josh Hart at the line. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Hart, and the Nuggets making a change here. Gordon's checked in. And both free throws good for Hart.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
And that efficiency, because you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
And yep, it's good. Caldwell Pope's got 10 points here in the second half.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Back to Quickly. Pass to Hartenstein. Barrett against Brown. Barrett into the lane. He drains it from the right block. Barrett's got 21. And let's take another look at that exceptional drive, thanks to Mobile One.
Yeah, he has that fight in him. Love the aggression at the rim when they are trying to claw back into the game.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Now here's Brown. Pass to Caldwell Pope. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
3-point goal.
Brown's got his 4th assist with that last one. A difficult situation for New York. Outside Barrett. Back to Quickly. 3-pointer. And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randle. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here's Denver. They're on a 12-4 run. Randle against Gordon.
Tell you what, that remarkable foot speed of Gordon really causes problem for the defense. He's a hard guy to keep in front of.
Second team foul. Aaron Gordon at the line. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Aaron Gordon has a special combination of athleticism and size, and I think his skill set is perfectly tailored for how the game is played today.
He's perfect from the line this time. During the 21-22 season, we saw homegrown squads like Memphis and Cleveland emerge. Clark, how important is that for the league?
BA, I think it's vital. I really do. I mean, I just think it adds to the appeal of the league. I mean, not every city can lure top free agents, and there's something about building a team in a homegrown fashion through the draft, keeping those young guys together and seeing them grow and develop. How about the Milwaukee Bucks, for an example, when you talk about a small ball NBA championship team? Bodes well for teams like the Cavaliers and Grizzlies who are doing something similar, and we'll see how it plays out going down the road.
Here's Murray. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Pass to Hartenstein. And here's Hart. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, they get a hand on it. Now Jokic. Brown with it, guarded by Barrett. Now Murray. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Offensive board.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Barrett with it. Here's Hartenstein. Jokic grabs the board. Gordon outside. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got 6 assists now in the game. Outside Hart. Back to Quickly. Outside Barrett. Shoots over Brown. Second chance shot. And it's Randall getting it to go. Randall's got 5 points now this quarter.
Randall really a force on the offensive glass. This guy plays with so much energy and excels at crashing the glass.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Three-pointer off the mark. New York has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Barrett got a piece of it, and they'll keep possession. Hacked on the shot, and he'll head to the line. Gordon. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
Plays with nice force. I mean, Randall heading to the line now.
Well, Grant, I know you collect art, so we've been hearing all about these NFTs that teams and players are creating. I'm going to need a little instructional here. What's it all about?
Oh, BA, first of all, memorabilia and collectibles have always been around. But yes, NFTs have taken it to a whole nother level. And yes, I do have an NFT. I don't fully understand it, so I can't explain it to you. But I know it's the next big thing, that's for sure.
The free throw drops for Randall.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randall has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
And so he makes both from the line. Denver has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. Outside, Brown. Pass to Jokic. Now Murray, guarded by Quickly. Jokic with it. To the inside. Brown inside, guarded by Barrett. Second chance effort. Brown can't hit for New York. They've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Pass to Hartenstein. And he banks in the layup.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
The Nuggets have gone 7 of 14 here in the fourth from the floor. Back to Caldwell Pope. And here's Brown, guarded by Barrett. Pass to Murray. The Nuggets need to get one up. Knocks it loose. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
New York ball.
The Knicks have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Here's Hartenstein. Pass to Barrett. Fires from 14. Denver grabs the miss. Gordon's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on the track.
This is one of those nights where Murray was just determined to take over, and he's carried through with that determination.
And the Knicks call time here.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
And make some noise for your Knicks setting answer.
choice here. I mean, given how incredible he's played, just decimated the defense and did whatever he wanted to. No doubt in anybody's mind that this award was going to him.
Wow, did this game really turn out to be his show? A commanding performance like that makes for a sweet victory, especially on the road. To the paint. Here's Randall. Good! Now 7 for 11 on the night.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. And here's Jokic.
You know, one measure of Nikola Jokic's growth as a player is his triple-double tally. I mean, he's already among the NBA career leaders in that category.
Well, among active players, only LeBron and Westbrook are ahead of Jokic in triple-doubles, Clark.
And BA with a lot of runway left in front of him. I mean, the Joker figures to keep climbing up that list. I don't know if he'll catch Russ or the Big O at the top, but he's going to be in the neighborhood.
That free throw misses.
Not sure if anybody has a better feel for the game than the man standing at the line. Jokic in elite company in that respect.
He hits the second from the line. The Knicks have gone 6 for 11 here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Quickly. Now here's Barrett, defended by Brown. Back to Quickly, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Jamal Murray. The first free throw is good.
At the line, 2 shots.
And Quickly drops them both. The Nuggets have gotten 8 of 15 during the fourth quarter. Outside, Brown. Pass to Caldwell Pope.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Murray against Quickly. Murray passes to Gordon. Shoots over Randall. The Nuggets with another miss.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
Here's Quickly, defended by Gordon. Outside, Barrett. To shoot Quickly from outside. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Nuggets.
Their transition game was the standout for me. Created a lot of extra pressure pushing the ball.
I agree. They took control of the tempo and were really dictating the terms of the game.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And that's an important win. You never like to lose 2 in a row to a team, especially if you only see them 3 times.
Most definitely. I mean, going down 2-0 would have made their third and final meeting of the season really difficult to win, but now they'll go into it with confidence and really liking their chances.
And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Nikola Jokic.
And his activity level on defense, self-evident, racking up steals, deflections. I mean, he was a handful tonight.
Yeah, he's a guy who looks for his shot often. He's energetic and outstanding at forcing the issue. Caldwell Pope is his name.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first.
Kentavious Caldwell Pope, his defensive quickness sets him apart.
Good on both. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Quickly with the ball. Checked by Murray. Murray against Quickly. For three. Drops in the three.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
125, 109.
And here's Jokic. So no problem for Denver as they get the win. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.